President Trump slammed the reaction to the indictment of Paul Manafort, his former campaign chief, who's charged in an international money laundering scheme. The fake news is working overtime. As Paul Manafort's lawyer said, there was no collusion and events mentioned took place long before he came to the campaign. Few people knew the young, low-level volunteer named George, who has already proven to be a liar. Check the Dems, Trump tweeted after 8 a.m. Tuesday. It was the first time the social media prolific commander-in-chief tweeted in the nearly 24 hours since Manafort and business associate Rick Gates were hit with a dozen charges stemming back more than a decade before they joined the campaign. Rick wilking Reuters. At the same time, the Justice Department announced George Papadopoulos, the low-level volunteer Trump was referring to, had pleaded guilty to misleading the FBI about his interactions with Russian officials. Trump referred to Papadopoulos as an excellent guy during an editorial board meeting with The Washington Post in March 2016. The fake news is working overtime. As Paul Manafort's lawyer said, there was no collusion and events mentioned took place long before he, Donald J. Trump at Real Donald Trump, October 31, 2017. Former campaign members tried to downplay Papadopoulos' role since news broke of his plea agreement. Michael Caputo, a former Trump campaign advisor, referred to Papadopoulos as a coffee boy during a Tuesday appearance on CNN, came to the campaign. Few people knew the young, low-level volunteer named George, who has already proven to be a liar. Check the Dems, Donald J. Trump at Real Donald Trump, October 31, 2017. Rep. Ted Lou D. Califf made light of Trump's tweet, "Nothing. Papadopoulos has already agreed to help the feds. Hey George, Papadopoulos at POTUS threw you under the bus. But you knew that would happen. That's why you're cooperating with prosecutors," he tweeted. James Lawler, DUGGANREUTERS. Kevin Downing, Manafort's attorney, highlighted after his client's arraignment Monday that the charges weren't at all tied to the Trump campaign, which has been suspected of colluding with Russia. "Well, I think you all saw today that President Donald Trump was correct," Downing told reporters. "There is no evidence that Manafort or the Trump campaign colluded with the Russian government." On Tuesday, Trump was asked by a reporter if he'd consider pardoning Manafort. He appeared to think about it for a moment before thanking reporters for visiting. The Trump White House officials have argued in the last week that the Clinton campaign and Democrats actually colluded with Russia. They've pointed to the recent news of the Clinton campaign paying to fund research on a controversial dossier that alleged Trump had shady dealings overseas.